Hi everyone, it's Wellness Wednesday, and I decided to come at noontime for you to maybe catch some of you on here, but also because I wanted to just be well prepared to see what came out in the last 6 to 8 hours since yesterday. I guess what's really come out in the last 24 hours, but I wanted to see what the news and what articles came out this morning to be best prepared. Because as you know, I love my patients to be prepared. I love for you to make an educated decision. And so we've changed up Wellness Wednesday a little bit today to talk about the new CDC guidelines and what do they mean. So the CDC is encouraging us to go back to wearing masks, whether or not we are vaccinated or unvaccinated. The reason being is because of the Delta variant is more contagious, and we're wanting to protect those who are not vaccinated yet. We haven't really reached herd immunity yet, and let's go back to this Delta variant really fast because I think that'll help you understand. So the first variant that came out, you'd have to be around that person for quite a long time, and one person who was infected would typically infect between 2 and 3 people. So it said one infected person leads to about 2.5 is how they persons is how they kind of listed it. With the Delta variant, one infected person who could still be asymptomatic at the time, it's more contagious, can lead up to 6 infections, and that's why they're talking about this. So we already know that it's more contagious. Its incubation period is shorter, and so you can pretty much get sick within the next 24, 48, 72 hours, where it seemed like we were noticing like a 2 week incubation period with the previous variant. So that's the biggest difference. And now we're looking at areas of high transmission. Well, Arizona is one of them, and so I can see why we're starting to go back to wearing masks indoors. Okay, I want to get that straight. You do not need to wear a mask outdoors. There hasn't been any proven transmissibility outdoors, but inside there is. So, what are we doing at Activated Health and Wellness? Well, we have always followed the CDC guidelines since the beginning. And so we are going to be encouraging those of you who come into the office to be wearing a mask. We have them up front if you want to grab one, if you destroyed all the ones that you had previously. And we as a staff will be wearing them to protect you. Some of us are vaccinated, some of us are not vaccinated, and that's not the topic. And nor am I going to mandate vaccines or say you must get one. This again comes down to a decision that you need to do for your health, that you need to be comfortable with. But I wanted to just come on here for our Wellness Wednesday and tell you what it looks like in our office right now. So we are going to follow the CDC guidelines, and while we're indoors, we're going to be wearing a mask. And while we're outdoors, we're not going to wear a mask. And so those of you who are high risk, we definitely can support you in doing a telehealth visit, a telemedicine visit still. Those are still available. And those of you who want to come in, we are still doing our cleaning protocols. But I wanted you to understand why the CDC did this. Am I a little frustrated? I'll be honest with you, I am. But I will follow the guidelines at this time until we know more, and maybe the surge goes down, and we can go from there. But I am not for everybody like rushing out, having to get vaccinated, and then we're free and clear. We're still going to have these variants coming on, and this coronavirus, it was here before we had COVID-19, and now we're seeing different strains of this, and so it's here to stay. And what I'm gonna talk about always is, how are you being proactive for your immune system? What are you doing to make sure that you are a body that a virus does not want to infect? And how are you protecting your kids as they go back to school? What's in their lunch? What's for breakfast? How's their sleep schedule? Those are all going to be my passion still, and I'm always going to talk about those topics, and I'm going to encourage it because that is where my heart is, and that's where our office is, and all of our staff want to help you live your best life. So that is the update for now, and I'm sure I'll be having another update if we're going to kind of get onto this roller coaster again with the recommendations and watching the numbers and watching treatments and all of that. So have a blessed day, and what are you doing to encourage a proactive immunity where your body is stronger daily? Have a good day. Bye bye.